Hey, what's going on guys, it's Zenia here and welcome to my 200 subscriber special. First of all, I wanted to thank everyone who subscribed to me, every single one of you. It means so much to me that you guys watch my content, enjoy my content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be talking about my gaming history. I'm going to start at the very beginning, somewhere around 2007, 2008, when I bought my first ever console. That was the original fat Xbox. I bought it off of my brother for around 100 euros, what was back in the day a lot to me because I was only 8 or 9 years old. I played GTA, San Andreas, and James Bond Nightfire. The two games should be somewhere on screen right now. I played them pretty much all day, but I didn't understand what I was doing since I wasn't 8 or 9 years old. It wasn't really, playing campaign or something. I did play the campaign of James Bond Nightfire though, but I didn't play the campaign of GTA. I just used a lot of cheat codes and flew around with the airplanes that were available through the cheat codes. Okay, so a game that I also played a lot was the original Halo Combat Evolved. And that was actually one of my favorite games on the original Xbox. I played it so much, I played through the campaign, and I think that's a pretty big accomplishment for an 8 or 9 year old kid. I got stuck at one point where there was this one level, I can't remember the name of it, I might put it somewhere on screen after I record it. You had to go from one place to another place, and there was a plane that you could take, you know, one of those purple planes with 2 legs. And I just took it and just flew around all the time. And that was actually a lot of fun for an 8 to 9 year old kid. Okay, so after I bought the Xbox, I bought myself a Nintendo DS to go portable. To play in the car, play at places, etc. And the first games I bought were Pokemon games. I bought Pokemon Platinum, and there was this other Pokemon game where you could draw circles around Pokemon to catch them. I'll put the name of the game somewhere around on the screen right now. And when Heart Gold and Black got released, there was this thing that you could trade Pokemon online, you could battle people online and stuff. And we actually wanted to do that, but since for some reason no one could connect to the same Wi-Fi at my place or my friends' houses, we just went outside, and there was this one house in our neighborhood that had free Wi-Fi. So we just sat on his porch with like 3-4 people and just played Pokemon on his Wi-Fi. Just a fun fact. So now comes the fun part. This is where I bought my PlayStation 3. This has to be around me turning 12. It was somewhere around me being 12 and a half. I bought it off my brother again, and I bought it for a very cheap price. I got Black Ops 1, GTA 4, and some other game with it that I probably sold a couple of months after I bought the PlayStation 3. So I actually started playing GTA, but that wasn't really my type of game, and I got Black Ops 1, but you know, the typical 12-year-old kid, I was scared, you know, people tell me, oh, it's violent, so I actually didn't play it for 2 months. But then I just gave it a try and I just fell in love with it. Then I just bought Battlefield 3 as well. But that was later, of course, since Battlefield 3 was... I think it was at its end when I bought it. But now I'm gonna get to my Call of Duty history. Okay, so the first Call of Duty I played was Black Ops 1. I started playing it in August of 2011. So that was actually near the end of Black Ops 1 when Modern Warfare 3 was about to come out. Black Ops 1 wasn't really that special. I had no friends to play with. I sucked at the game. I had 0.4 KD. And then I pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3. The funny thing was my parents didn't allow me to get it myself, so they went to buy it for me 3 days after the release. And I was pretty mad since I saw friends of mine playing like certain Modern Warfare 3 maps that I've heard of, but I just couldn't play it since my parents didn't want to buy it for me the day of release. What I did in Modern Warfare 3 was glitching. I was a glitcher. I was so bad at multiplayer that I just glitched and glitched and glitched. The only thing that I was good at was glitching and chaos mode that came out somewhere in the half of Modern Warfare 3. I had a lot of friends in the glitching community. I had connections everywhere, but the thing that stopped me from doing YouTube was a capture card. Since I was only 13 years old, I had no job, and a capture card costed over 100 euros. I was pretty much broke at that time. couldn't buy it, and I still regret it that I didn't buy one. My biggest accomplishment in Modern Warfare 3 was finding a 1-minute kill cam. That was actually when you well, I'm just gonna link the video and you should go watch it yourself. Okay, so after Modern Warfare 3 was done, I started playing Black Ops 2. I still glitched, but I mostly played zombies, and I mostly glitched in zombies since I was so bad at multiplayer. I was terrible. I was really bad. Black Ops 2 wasn't really my game. I didn't enjoy it that much, just because all of my friends, they always wanted to play multiplayer, and sometimes if they wanted to play zombies, they didn't want to glitch with me. And I pretty much also lost a lot of friends who I used to glitch with on Modern Warfare 3. That was actually one of my least favorite games. Okay, so somewhere in the summer of 2013, I bought my first gaming PC, which I'm still using today, and I actually shouldn't be because it's shit. It has a i5 3rd generation and a GTX 650 Ti boost. So yeah, I'm pretty much behind. The games that I actually played were Call of Duty Ghosts, but I quit 30 hours in the game because I ran into 4 hackers in the first week of me playing the game, so I just put it aside, never played again. Then I also played DayZ. I think most of you guys know DayZ. It's a zombie mod on Arma 2, but I mostly played the standalone game since I didn't understand the mod and the standalone was about to come out, so we just waited to play that one. Then I played Verdun. It's about the Battle of Verdun in France. It was a battle during the First World War, the biggest one actually. And that was actually a very realistic game. It was a cool game, it was fun. It was pretty much the same as always. They didn't innovate or something while I was playing, of course. And that's when I actually decided to find another game. And that's when my friend told me to buy Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It was on sale and he told me to buy it, and I did. But I'll come back to Counter-Strike later. Okay, so after I played Counter-Strike for quite some time, I also played on a Minecraft server. I played a lot. Every day I came home from school, I played from 4 to 10, then I went to bed. That was actually my life for, I think, 6 months. And that was when I realized that it started taking over my life. I was doing terrible at school, and I just quit it. I just quit. Well, I actually got banned, but yeah, it was my fault because I was done with Minecraft anyways. While I played Minecraft, I also started playing League of Legends, but that was not really my game. I still play it today, but not competitive or something. I just play ranked, but I don't try hard. I just try my best, but I'm terrible. I'm really terrible at the game, so yeah. Okay, so now we're back at Counter-Strike, and basically the reason I started playing was because my friend told me to buy it. When we bought it, we didn't know what the game was about, so we actually just jumped into competitive and just tried our best. But we didn't know that we couldn't kill people that were on our team. So we got banned pretty fast, and I think in the second week until the first month of us playing the game, somewhere between that time, my friend got banned. Then I actually waited on him to get unbanned, and when he got unbanned, I got banned for 7 days. And then we were actually done with the game, but a couple of months later, some friends of us told us that we should buy Counter-Strike, but we told them we already had it, so we played with them, and that's basically when we took off. We just kept grinding, and now I have over 2,000 hours combined. Some of my friends also have 2,000, one even has 3,000 hours, and he started half a year later than us. So he actually is pretty addicted to the game. Okay, so during my time on Counter-Strike, the PlayStation 4 actually came out. Well, it came out a year and a half before I bought it, but I bought it while I was playing Counter-Strike because I was, getting tired of Counter-Strike only, and I wanted to have the console so I could play Black Ops 3. I also have FIFA, which I'm not really a big fan of, and I also have Battlefield 1, which I bought for 10 euros, and the story behind that is I entered some competition and I placed 8th out of 15,000 people. So I actually got a voucher for a store that was worth 50 euros and the game was 60 euros, so I bought it for 10. But it's a fun game like Battlefield 1, but it's just I don't really play a lot of consoles, so it's just sitting there. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and again, thank you for 200 subscribers. It means so much to me. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye.